Alrighty.
Oh,
Salt
boy.
is definitely going. Good thing I got myself a popcorn snack for all that.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah. So let's go into the top fives.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, these ones, some of them I might actually pop a vein. Because I will say this, my top five are butchered and bastardized IPs of their source material.
Hmm.
And
You know
number
what?
five,
Mine are too.
Same.
nice.
Same.
No, not
Well,
nice.
I know, but that you know it. Fuck it, whatever. Let's go to the first adaptation that completely shat on this impressive kaiju. It is
No way.
the Roland Emmerich Godzilla.
No. It's not Godzilla. It's Zilla.
Oh
Because it
yeah,
was so bad, Toho bought the rights and rebranded it just so
Just
they
to
could
kill.
kill it
murder
on
it on
screen in
screen.
Final Wars.
Which
Yep,
was which is the biggest middle finger to America. And I'm
literally
happy.
was. Even it was so bad that get this, in Godzilla Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack, when one of the agents said, like, the creature that attacked America wasn't it Godzilla? That's what Americans think you believe, but our scientists have doubts. Everyone in the theater laughed and cheered when that hit Japan theaters because it was so bad. Japan made fun of it in another Godzilla movie they released.
As they should.
There is nothing symbolic about this movie. It is stupid. It is cliched. It literally takes Godzilla and takes the god out of it. He is not indestructible. He does not have his iconic roar. He barely has what's passable as an atomic breath. They make him asexual. What they're basically wanting to rip off Jurassic Park. That's literally what this movie is. Like, literally take the Lost World T-Rex scene rampaging through Los Angeles, put this movie next to it. It is literally shot by shot remake of Jurassic Park. I cannot believe you took one of my absolute favorite giant monster franchises, and above all, one of the most culturally recognized King of the Monsters, Godzilla, and you turned him into this. What the fuck? Thank God the 2014 version fixed that, and we actually got a decent adaptation. But my God, but yes, like we said before, it was so hilarious that they really took the rights, rebranded him just to kill him on screen. That was hilarious.
Take that, America.
Even though I'm playing devil's advocate, the animated series was actually not that bad. I mean, it's still set in the same continuity, but what do I know? I didn't write the damn thing. So yeah, the most bastardized king of the kaiju takes the spot at number 5. Go ahead, Nicholas.
That's a lot of fish.
Oh my God!
I am not kidding.
Mental
This is
Link,
like-
my brother.
I know. No, we are not shitting. Oh God, this is so bad. Why does Godzilla look like T-Rex from Jurassic Park? Now, I'm okay with them wanting to do something different, but that design not only looks far from anything like Godzilla, but I think the filmmakers, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, have never seen a Godzilla film before.
No, they haven't.
But hey, you know what? It could have been worse. You know, I can only imagine what Godzilla looked like in the concept of this movie. Oh God, he probably looks so even worse.
Oh yes, probably as goofy as that Hanna-Barbera adaptation.
Why did you need to rip off Jurassic Park in the final act? let me get this straight. These creatures can bend steel doors, but they can't get through glass ones? Why are they all huddled around one entrance? I mean, I've never been to Madison Square Garden myself, but I'm pretty sure there's more than one way to get in and out of the building.
Yes, there is.
How would Godzilla fit in there to begin with? How was he moving around underground and nobody could feel him? And there's one scene where it looks like Godzilla just walks straight through a building, and I'm like, architecture does not work that way.
No, it does not.
It would literally have just crumbled by now. Oh, God. Whoever's hiring this fucking idiot needs to stop doing it. Yeah. The worst part is, my fucking brother loves this movie.
Oh.
He thinks it's great.
Please tell me it's your crazy brother.
Yes.
This guy keeps digging his own grave every time.
I know. He likes it because it was the quote unquote first Godzilla movie. Well, you know what? I saw the third Transformers movie. Does it first? Doesn't mean that I like it more.
But you didn't like Dark of the Moon?
No.
Not even a little? Like there were some scenes you liked about it? Or
No.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kevin.
I'm speaking hypothetically anyway.
Yeah.
This is my second comic movie.
There it is. I knew it was going to be on this list.
And it's not what you think, Nicholas, but this movie. Okay, so picture this. DC creates a cinematic universe. They start out with a Justice League movie, and it's building up. You're building the world. You're getting spin-off movies. You're getting development. Let's fuck them all up with Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
There it is.
Okay. I can understand that Darkseid is worse than Thanos in terms of power. He's deadlier. I get that, okay? I can understand that. However, this movie felt like a snuff film. I quote that from Eric because it is god-awful. I mean, first of all, you start off with showing the world in an quote-unquote apocalyptic setting. Paradooms are going around killing people. First of all, how did he get Doomsday DNA when he died in their version of the Death of Superman? I don't get that. I don't know. That's one problem. Then we get to the flashback of what the fuck happened. And let me tell you, I was angry. Darkseid wipes out the Green Lantern Corps. Okay, that's fucked up, but it shows him being a threat. I get that. But then you see Apocalypse, a world of hellfire coming. Superman, what do? I know. Let's send everyone up there. No, not just everyone. Let's send Aquaman, Mera, and Martian Manhunter. You know, the three Leaguers who cannot handle fire. When even Lex Luthor thinks this is a terrible idea, you know it's a terrible idea.
Yep.
And look, I'm not saying Lex is someone you should automatically trust, but when his own life is at risk, maybe listen to him. No, what happens? Half the league is wiped out in a grotesque state that pretty much looks like porn, torture porn. I'm not kidding. It looks god-awful. And then we get to Constantine being a drunk of recruiting people, including, get this, Damian Wayne became the next head of the
League of Shadows.
Yes. Okay, look. I can understand maybe why, but then you show the entirety of the Teen Titans dying in such dumb ways, including Nightwing.
Nightwing,
Okay.
Blue Beetle,
Starfire.
Starfire.
But you know what?
No,
Starfire
Starfire did not die.
She got turned into a cyborg. Yes, that's a worse fate. But Nightwing. Okay, DC, do you hate Nightwing?
Literally, do you hate this? Do you hate this character now?
Like every movie he's been in, he's lost. I mean, hell, he lost to Deathstroke. Like, he's been Deathstroke before. Like he can handle his own. Yet in the movie, no, he gets beaten like a bitch. And in this movie, he gets stabbed and thrown out. And guess what? Damon decides to revive him, and now he's immune.
And now he's insane.
No,
Thank you.
what- And then.
Well, you know
then-
what? It was a better fate than what happened to him in the Injustice one.
Oh, don't even fucking remind me of that garbage film. But then everything else just, it did not work. The jokes did not work. The characters' choices did not work. The grotesque ways characters are murdered. I felt bad for Black Manta and Bane of all people. But like the way they died was just bad. And then just the ending. The ending. Everyone's dead. Most of the heroes are dead. The world is fucked. I mean, you know what? That could be a good setting. You know, that could be a good setting for the series. What do? Barry, run back in time. Fuck the consequences. Go back in time. Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
This is your ending. This is your ending to the Flashpoint saga that you basically set up in Flashpoint Paradox. This
That's
is your ending.
Like, okay.
Yeah, it's called a total reset.
Okay. Never mind the fact that you could fuck up the timeline even more. Because there are worse threats in DC, like the Anti-Monitor. No, you ruin every character development arc. You basically make your entire movie obsolete. Okay? That's like if Avengers Endgame time travel actually affected the past. So if it actually did change the current timeline, what's the point of Iron Man 1, Captain America, Incredible Hulk? Like, what's the point? I felt so mad. I was so mad. I hated this film. Okay? This film gets triple thumb. No, you know what? 100 thumbs down. It is an awful snuff film. I fucking hated it. Although there's one joke I liked. King Shark is a shark. King Shark is a shark. Yeah.
And Captain Boomerang is a boomerang,
Boomerang.
you fuck
What?
knuckle.
Fuck knuckle.
It was an honor fighting with you.
Are you fucking
Are you shitting me?
me?
Okay, look, I admit that joke was actually also the fact that Constantine actually fucked King Shark. That was funny. But that's it.
Oh dear God, it's my ex.
What-
You and
wait,
Harley?
Harley?
No.
Do I look insane? Oh, gross.
That was literally the only fucking good part of the movie. Everything else.
You want to
God
you know
awful.
you want to know a dark fact about that?
What about that?
What?
Sharks have 2 penises.
Oh my God, that is even stupider.
Okay, we're moving on. Go ahead, Brandon, because yeah, Apocalypse War, get the fuck out.
Okay, so quick shout out on how people all watching this video. We did allow one time, only one, to know if they botched the source material or an IP or it's the same studio, blah blah blah.
Same
blah, blah.
director, whatever.
These
They just have
two,
to have something that connects.
these two are comic book movies that dropped the ball with how much potential you could have done.
What?
One of them is an animated movie. And it's based on a parallel universe that even
Injustice.
that is spawned a fighting game.
Wait, what?
The Injustice movie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And why the hell was this the third reboot of this team?
Oh my god.
Third reboot.
Oh no.
Ironically, at number 4, Fan 4 Stick.
Oh!
A movie so bad that Stan Lee, motherfucking Stan Lee, did not cameo in it. All right, let's. Oh my God, I feel like
Start with Injustice.
I'm gonna pop a vein. Injustice. I loved in the Injustice comics. I loved the games.
Yeah.
So when I heard there was a movie coming out, I was surprised, and I am like, okay, let's see what they can do. My problem? The fucking execution because of it. They crammed so much story. The video games, the spin-offs, the main storyline, the side characters. They crammed
Pick a direction.
all this storylines into a not even hour. Not even hour. I was so pissed. Like, they started off how the Injustice world would start. Superman accidentally kills Lois because of the Joker's fear toxin. Granted, a big fuck you for treating my boy Scarecrow like that. Fuck you guys.
Also, the fact that they killed off Flash.
I'll get to that. Let me talk.
Oh, you know he's serious.
The fact when you recreate the famous Superman killing Joker scene, that was good. You actually see it, because in the games they didn't even have the balls to show it, because like, oh yeah, we only keep it teen in a way. Idiots. The comic books actually show it, but when you see it animated, ooh, that is brutal. That is brutal. But leading up to it, the one character in Superman's team that's supposed to have a big arc through all this, Flash. You kill him in the first 5 minutes of the movie, of the story that is supposed to be falling from grace but rising from the ashes again. What is that teaching us? And again, like Apocalypse War, DC, do you hate Nightwing? Do you hate this guy? Because the way you killed him in this movie, Damian just like, I am just so pissed off at you. I'm in my emo phase. I'm gonna just shut up. Boom. Dead. Really? That's how you kill him? That's his death? Oh my god, it's just, this adds to the reason why Injustice Wonder Woman is such a bad character. Not only that she like was that mosquito in Superman's ear to lead him down this road, she also has the nerve to a heel turn on the guy at the end with a Mazo. Because first of all, what was the Mazo and Raisha's point in this movie? Like, what was their point in this movie? This is not about them. This is about the war between heroes, the Justice League being split. And also, like, where are some of the other heroes? Where are some of the other ones that are supposed to be a part? Where is Green Arrow? I mean, well, no, we know about Green Arrow. And what the hell was that? Adam gets killed off. Green Arrow gets killed off. Flash gets killed off. Nightwing gets killed off. Cyborg gets killed off. Just, DC, do you hate these characters? Is someone in the writing team not a big fan of these characters? Just because you want to dick wipe Batman, Superman, Damian, Wonder Woman to the fucking grave. Oh my god, I agree with Angry Joe that he's a Superman fan. That this destroys Superman's character. Just abysmal, lackluster, lazy, an effortless cash grab in the DC animated universe. But let's go to one that I actually spent money to go see in theaters. Fan for Stick. When the director of the movie makes a public announcement on Twitter that before the movie was released, a day before its release, it's like, yeah, this movie, I could have done better with it. That's not set up your movie in high standards, dude. And also, it is also the problem with Pride and Prejudice vs. Zombies, The Conjuring 3. It is nothing but talking. And they also take a thing from Requiem. Talking in dark rooms is the main focus of this movie. And once again, Fox, what is your obsession with turning some Marvel characters into crash test dummies? You did that with Deadpool. It did not work. You did that also with X-Men The Last Stand. Did not work. You did it, now you did it with Doctor Doom. Guess what? Fucking failed. How I said before, the legend himself, Stan Lee, did not agree to cameo in this film. Shows how bad this movie is. And they just treat it like, we're gonna be darker, we're gonna be grittier, we're gonna be so freaking adult. This turned into a CW drama with barely, like, one action scene alone. At least in Morbius, I got at least maybe a few action scenes. This movie, Fantastic, had one. The final fight. That was it. With the freaking portal in the sky cliche. Oh my god, these two comic films are a joke. And it was the last hurrah for one of them, 20th Century Fox, when they did the Fantastic Four license got replaced to Marvel. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that because Fantastic Four has always had a bad track record apparently. So that's why it's my one tie. Two comic films that messed up their source material. Oh, I am done.
Jesus. Yeah, like, okay. At least we got more Plastic Man in the Injustice movie, but that was it. That's the only good thing.
Even that didn't save it.
Yeah. All right, Nick.
Nicholas.
Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm probably going to bring up some painful memories with this one, but Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
Oh.
No.
Of all people,
No.
you brought it up. How the fuck did you watch it?
Because there's 4 kids and we all watched, and our parents thought it was Power Rangers, so they thought it was a good movie.
Wow.
To show us. And I'm like, when you're a kid, yeah, but as you grow up, no.
Continue, please.
God, this movie is so convoluted. There are so many things that just don't make sense. Answer me this: if the Zord cars can drive along water, why didn't they just go there through that? There are so many things that don't make any sense. And almost, there's 15 minutes left, and then they morph. The entire movie is on a single fucking Power Ranger in a Power Rangers movie. I mean, at least with 2017, it was for a thematic reason. But this?
No.
What the hell is your excuse? And why were they... why were they given cars? Why? It made no sense. I mean, if you want to do it, you can argue that they're symbols of adulthood. This should have been a movie about the Rangers moving forward with their lives and seeing if they wanted to stay Rangers. Instead, we got cars for the sake of cars.
And also they got rid of the original Blue Ranger just like that.
Yeah, through a mistake that is so rookie, it feels like a joke. Jesus Christ. And let's talk about the fucking replacement. Who thought it was a good idea to have a little kid? At least when Yugi changed size, his voice changed.
Yeah, no, he does not.
No, it's like a 9-year-old with a growth spurt or something.
Literally.
Oh, God. My head hurts just even thinking about it. I can't with this movie. Power Rangers does not have a good track record with movies, but at least the first one and the third one have some fun moments in them.
Agreed.
This, it's just more standing around and talking. Lots and lots of talking.
In a Power Rangers movie.
I know.
Anyways,
Kevin.
All right, I'm gonna add more salt because, Sony, you run out of ideas. It's okay to run out of ideas. I understand. Who the fuck thought the Emoji Movie was a good idea? Okay. Like I said, it is okay to run out of ideas. It is hard, okay? But when you make a movie about something that you do on your phone, how is it going to work? spoiler alert, it does not. It does not. It's about an emoji who's trying to find his way through this internet world. And I'm just gonna tell you, it's just boring. It's stupid. Like it's aimed for kids, but even then, they expect kids to be brain dead because this movie's just not fun.
It's
Like
literally just jangling keys in front of everybody to make them laugh.
yeah, there's only one joke I remember in that movie. We're number two. We're number two with the poop emojis, and it's
Yeah,
Patrick Stewart.
And you had Patrick Stewart as the voice of that.
It was so awful. Like I didn't even care about the plot. I didn't even know what the plot was. It was just
Wasn't even a plot? It's almost like just stumbling around, just the sake of stumbling around, and it got to the end.
I don't know, man.
Wreck-It Ralph break the internet did this idea better.
Yeah, I actually cared about Wreck-It Ralph. You know, it was actually good. Like, sequel was okay, but like, it was still good. Just this one, the characters were one note based on their emojis, and it just didn't work. It was like it shows that Sony is running out of ideas, which sucks because you know, Into the Spider-Verse, that was a good movie, and other movies were good, but just this one, it just felt like they were just running on fumes. That's my number 4. I'm not gonna even bother with this movie.
Alrighty, so Big 3 is really where the salt's gonna go. But you know what I can say to my number 3? You guys need to chill out. Batman and Robin. A movie so freaking bad that they classify it as so bad it's funny. No, it is not. The jokes are cringe. The suits look bad. The casting was stupid. I mean, yes, I got a few laughs from Arnold Schwarzenegger, but even he takes it way too far. Like, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Like, today's weathercast forecast. It is a big chill. I was like, God damn it, guys. Do you have nothing? Do you give nothing to this guy to do but ice puns? Oh no, yeah, we got bat nipple suits and also bat credit card. Never leave the cave without. Like
credit card.
Dude, the whole thing about Batman is supposed to be his secret identity. How the hell are they gonna figure out he has so much money on a credit card when he's supposed to be a secret identity to Bruce Wayne? You think they're gonna put the dots together?
No! Does not compute! Does not compute! Ah, no!
Why? Why was this? Why did Tim Burton get the stamp of approval on this? This was he wanted to put his name in the producers, but he backed out last, but he still gave the okay to fit it in his timeline universe. Oh my God, Bane was a joke. He was a silent, just muscle man throughout the entire film. That is not Bane. At least I got some entertainment from Tom Hardy's version, even though he did sound like a friggin' muzzled chihuahua. Oh my God, this movie gave me a freaking migraine. Like, just, and you throw in and the worst, and like some of the stupidest thing about it, you throw in Batgirl at the very end for whatever reason. Why? Oh my God. DC, I love Batman. I love Batman like any other guy. Like everyone has their favorite Batman. George Clooney is not that. Neither is this movie. Neither is Robin. Neither is Poison Ivy. Neither is Mr. Freeze. Nor Bane. Alfred. Anyone in this movie is better than some of the other ones that they are not in. So, my mind is just gonna break if I keep thinking about this movie. That's why it's number 3. Batman and Robin. Ugh.
Damn.
Are you alive?
I don't know. My head hurts.
Too bad you will die.
What?
No.
What?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh my God.
You want to talk about a shit sequel? This is it.
Yes.
Because the first Mortal Kombat movie can't be fun, you know, enjoyable.
Agreed.
Not this. What? First of all, the costume on Shao Kahn alone.
They would not pass at a freaking
Freaking
Comic
Comic-Con.
Con.
How would that get passed on a big budget thing? The effects sucked. Okay, they sucked. And I know this is a bad movie because about half of the cast from the original did not return.
Mm-hmm.
And that should have been a warning sign.
Or if you actually kill off one of the original cast.
In 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in.
And you kill Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Shao Kahn literally snaps his neck. That's how he dies.
Wait, so he pulled what he did to
Kung
Lao in the reboot? Really?
Yep.
Yes. Only it was less dignified.
Oh yeah, because at least honestly, I hate to say it, but at least when Kung Lao dies, it actually means something.
This he's just dead, and then everybody's moved on with their lives.
What a wow!
And not just that, Scorpion.
Yeah.
And here's the funny part. The guy who did the stunts and all the fighting for Scorpion in that movie is Ray Park, the stunt guy and fighter for Darth Maul. And they killed him off in 10 minutes.
They killed.
But then we actually get to the plot.
Oh my god!
Which is the Shinnok is not Shao Kahn's father, nor is Shao Kahn Raiden's brother. That is not at all how this would. Like I said, the first one can't be fun. This one tries to be serious and fails miserably.
And also, you also had Cyrax and Smoke. Where was Sector?
Not only that, the fucking mask Baraka wore.
Oh my god!
What the hell? I've had shits that look more like Baraka than that thing.
And also the CG on Motaro and the fight between Liu Kang and Shao Kahn in their bestial forms. What was that?
The animality was such a good idea. This is not how you do it.
No. And they bastardized a lot of our favorite females in Mortal Kombat. And they even did Melina dirty. And that was surprising.
Well, figuratively and literally, because they just put her and Sonya in a mud battle.
Yeah, indeed. But also, what the hell was what they did with Jade?
Yeah. What? She does not turn evil.
No, she doesn't. She was like best friends with Katana. She wants to become good. How is she a spy?
Nobody who made this movie paid any attention to the lore or the setup from the first one. Don't ever watch this. Don't force your kids to watch it. Not even as a punishment, because no matter what they've done, they don't deserve this.
No. Oh boy. I have to have an aneurysm with these number threes. Kevin, you got anything else to add to that?
It's Morbin time.
Oh my god!
Fucking Morbius. Okay, to be fair, me and Brandon, we were giving it the benefit of doubt. We were like, it cannot be this bad. It cannot be this bad. We went into the movie, halfway through, it's bad. It's boring. It's slow. Like, the romance. Was that even romance? What? It felt forced. It felt so forced. The dialogue was cringe. And then the whole cliche of vampires, like, not kidding. That doesn't hurt me. Why do we need to know that? Also, when you're making fun of, the cold cliche of vampires dying by getting a stake through the heart, why do you do it in the movie and it's okay, Morbius? Really? And then, oh my god, the way he fucking moves, it is so hard to watch. It is so hard to watch. It's like, I could see Flash better than him. And he's the fastest man alive. Like, come on, guys. Not only that, when did we ever see blood? We barely saw blood. We just saw little droplets and then the fake blood that Morbius drinks. So there's more blood in Twilight than in this movie. Okay?
That's saying something.
I would rather watch Twilight than this movie. It is so boring. And then the after credits scene. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to No Way Home, to what Doctor Strange said. The spell was bringing people from other realities to the MCU because they know Spider-Man. So how the fuck did Adrian Toomes end up in Morbius's reality? And also, where the fuck did he get all that equipment? And also, why the fuck is he after Spider-Man, despite the fact they were understanding of one another? That's how you butcher a character. That's how you fake a setup. Fucking reshoots, man. I'm telling you, it didn't work. Like Brandon said, not every Spider-Man villain needs a movie. I mean, not every villain needs a movie. I mean, I would have liked a Mr. Freeze movie, but I don't know if that would work. I like Joker. Maybe I could have gone with a Scarecrow movie, but not every villain needs a movie. Okay? I'm not even excited for fucking Kraven.
No.
Kraven's
No, like
trash.
even someone I know who's an alumni who actually talked to me about this movie, he actually saw some of the stuff, and dude, he told me it is bad. And they're still coming with a Madam Web movie.
It's gonna be tough. You can't make a movie without Spider-Man. It can't be done. I'm sorry.
Like only certain characters can work. Like Venom, you can pass it off because it's a separate entity and you can do something else with it. He has had other things in the comics. Morbius is tied to Spider-Man, and hell, you could put him in the Blade movie that's coming out.
Yeah, that would have been great. No, we decided, what we're gonna do here. So, yeah, fuck this movie. Fuck its re-release. Just fuck you, Sony.
Alrighty.
Let's just finish the video, man. I'm fucking done.
Number 2. There's no way I can sugarcoat this one because it is freaking abysmal, whitewash, and we know anime adaptations have a big hard time transferring to live action.
I know.
Kamehameha, Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh. First of all, why is Goku a freaking skater boy, cool kid, and white?
No one knows.
People can argue like, well, yeah, Dragon Ball, they never give their characters like races and dignifying stuff to pass as a different race. Yeah, fucking not every other anime does that either. Yet we know that they're from Asia because they keep talking about like Zeni and Yen, which is a Japanese currency. And the only Japanese person I saw on that set was Bulma, Chi-Chi, and the one that was in league with Piccolo. And my god, the fight scenes do not work in this movie. It is all about over the top and fun action fights, fun martial arts stuff going toe to toe with these massive powerhouses. This is like something straight out of the Karate Kid. The rebooted one, and that if I'm being fully honest. And also the costumes. What the hell was that? The makeup effects. Why is King Piccolo looking like he walked off the set of a freaking Mars Attacks movie? And also, the whole idea of Shenron and the Kamehameha and the Great Ape form and the final part. What the fuck was that? Is that a were-monkey now? The Great Ape form was supposed to be a massive scale of power and raw, just unnatural energy. Shenron is supposed to be this wise, elegant dragon. No, he's basically like a freaking kite through the wind. Oh my god, you have the fucking balls. The fucking balls to add in a post-credits scene. They had the nerve to add that when King Piccolo is alive. Which, rewind back to the actual anime. Does he survive? No! It's his son, Piccolo Jr., which then becomes the new Piccolo that we know. This movie is the sole reason why anime adaptations do not work. Why are people trying to do it every freaking time? Oh my god, I will give credit to credit's due. Some ones do work. Tokyo Ghoul, I actually had some fun. Fullmetal Alchemist, I had a little bit of fun. This one and Death Note are the ones that you know do not work. And I do not want to hear anyone talk about the abomination of Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. That's why it's my number 2. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, really? Shocker. The anime live-action adaptations that were done in Japan were actually better than the one in America. Shocker.
Yeah. Go
right.
ahead, Nicholas.
This is my time.
Okay.
Now, you could enjoy these movies as long as you have no knowledge or respect for any other films but that came before them, because sweet hell, these movies do not. That is what connects them. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, and The Predator. Shane Black's fan fiction. I think I killed you guys.
These movies killed me. They killed their franchise, and that's why they're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh yeah. Let's start with Rise of the Machines. Now, the third time is getting old. I mean, at least with the second one, they tried to change it up and did something different. This? Not that. Terminator 3 sucked. Because it basically said, like, you have no choice. You follow your things. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, there is no system core. Excuse me. Wasn't the whole plot of the Terminator banking on this little detail?
Yep.
The fence grid is smashed. We won. But fuck it all. Skynet is cyberspace now.
Well, apparently.
Yeah. Well, they're like, Skynet is the virus. I thought that thing was infected. So much doesn't make sense. The characters are boring as fuck. There's no there's no music at all in any of these spectacle scenes. And you are so bored watching these action scenes. And at times, I could relate with the TX, but wanting to watch all these assholes burn. And now we go on to the Shane Black's bad fan fiction. Oh, this was painful.
It's painful enough because Shane Black is one of the original cast in the first movie.
I know. And yet this movie is not scary at all. The Predator is basically a comedy movie now. Because everybody cracks a jokes every 10 seconds. And only a couple of them land.
Yep.
That
and
does
even
not
the Predator apparently makes them now too. Just remember the good old days when the Predator would climb down a tree face first, looking a little bit like an alien. Oh, those were the good old days. Not this one, because they actually called the name of the freaking alien on screen officially that no one cares about.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Just because they aren't eating people doesn't mean they aren't predators. My dog kills things that it doesn't eat. It's still a fucking predator. Also, this ha 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 we are so funny. We figured out that the creature name isn't exactly accurate. Doesn't really work when you are the only motherfuckers who are calling it that
about it
on film officially. God. And I mean, you could. This whole thing. These people are not characters. They are plot. They are just figure A, figure B, figure C.
They are caricatures. That's who they are.
Yes, that's what they are. Because you take out. You don't have to pay attention to anything in this film before the climax, because eventually everybody's just working together trying to fight this thing. And I say this thing because that is not a predator. That is some CG bullshit. And here's because you know why? You fucking idiot. You changed what was a great concept into something that could have been good for a different movie. Something that kills and modifies what itself based on what it kills. That can be a great thing in a movie, but not an established property.
Nope.
No.
And that ending. Oh my God.
That goddamn Iron Man, Mandalorian, Samus Aran bullshit. They reshot this thing 15 times because apparently Shane Black thought, oh, it's set during the day. It's not scary. Do you not remember the first Predator? There were scenes in that were set in broad daylight.
You were killed in broad daylight, you idiot.
They were fucking terrifying. Not because it was dark, but because of the mood, the ambiance. Everything was set up to be scary.
Fuck.
And then, of course, we get the off-screen controversy.
Yeah.
Which I don't feel comfortable talking about because it's just sick and wrong.
No, yeah, and Olivia Munn was not happy about it.
Nobody should have been happy about it. Listen, at the end of the day, if you don't know anything about these two franchises and or don't give a shit, there can be some enjoyment. But if you're familiar with Predator or Terminator in any way, movies, comic books, video games, fan fiction, the only thing you're going to find in these two movies is pain.
Kevin, please.
Oh God, my throat is killing me.
Are you guys done?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
All right. Let's talk about a video game movie.
All right, which one?
This one was so boring when me and you saw it, Brandon, with the group, because we thought it was going to be interesting, but no, in the end, it was boring. It wasted a certain actor, and it didn't have any heart. Take your hidden blades out for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Me and Brand, yes, we thought it was going to be good, Nicholas.
I thought it was going to be good.
Everybody thought it was going to be good. The trailers made it look amazing.
Okay. Let's give some credit. I mean, the idea of the Animus actually being something that's attached to you, you flip around and shit. Honestly, I like that idea. It was an interesting concept. But that was it. That's my only good thing about the movie. Everything else was trash. First of all, you focus on the Templars. I mean, it could have worked. It could have worked if you actually gave it heart, if you gave it character. No, everyone talks in such a monotone tone voice. It was boring. Michael Fassbender was wasted as this assassin recruit. And he was insane. He just acted insane and shit. I'm just like, this is my main character? I would have rather had Desmond again instead of this kid. And then, okay, another positive, they did kind of keep the lore of cutting your ring finger off so you can use the hidden blade, because that has happened. I guess that's fine. But you cannot tell me this is an Assassin's Creed movie if over half the film is set in the present time, because the heart and soul of Assassin's Creed is being an assassin in the past for the majority of the game. No, just 3 times. That's it. The characters in the past completely forgettable. You don't even care if they're assassins, and their skills, I guess, were okay, but like, there's no
But
heart. There's no...
you cut away from the leap of faith. You don't do that.
No,
No.
you don't. That's a secret rite of passage. Okay, it's like okay. It's like watching a Star Wars movie that has Jedi in it, but you don't activate the lightsaber or use the Force. Or it's like freaking. Give me an example. I don't know, whatever. But it's
I don't know anymore.
The point is, you don't do that if it's that iconic. Like, the whole movie was such a drag. It felt like a chore to watch. And by the end of it, me and Brandon and the others were just like, this movie sucked. It was god awful. I mean, yes, Annihilation was trash. I know Hitman was trash, but this one was just awful. It could have been so much better if you had actually gave it the characters depth. If you actually made them feel like people instead of just caricatures. It could have worked, but it didn't. It was awful. And there's only one other movie that's the worst than this. So that's my number 2. Thank God we're not getting a sequel, because fuck.
Oh yeah, thank God. But who knows? Because they're still in talks of doing a live action series on Netflix.
Okay, at least that could work because
Yeah, you stretch it out.
Yeah,
All right.
hopefully. So, as part of Salt's going through, we're going through dishonorable mentions, people. So strap in. Starting us off, M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender.
The Last Airbender.
The Nut Job.
Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Every fucking Twilight movie.
Suicide Squad.
50 Shades of Grey. And side note, I was forced to watch that.
God damn.
Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li.
Fan Force shit.
Jurassic Park 3.
Thanksgiving 3.
Twilight Breaking Dawn. Both of them.
District 9.
Ghostbusters 2016.
Jaws 3D.
Catwoman.
Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Son of the Mask.
Pocahontas.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Daredevil.
Beowulf 2006.
Pluto Nash.
House of the Dead.
300.
Captain Marvel.
Troll 2.
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Eternals. Mortal Kombat, Annihilation. Max Steel. Jaws, The Revenge. Jupiter's Ascending. Ooh, okay then. Number 1. The reason why I have this number 1 high on like my number 1 spots is because it almost made me drop the franchise that I so loved in my childhood. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi.
Oh,
Understandable.
Disney, what the fuck was this? This movie is literally taking the Game of Thrones Season 8 finale route. That's how I feel of it. First off, you try your best to work around the whole thing about Carrie Fisher passing away, only to have her Superman all the way back to that. This movie just injects so much political garbage that I do not give a shit about. They take Luke Skywalker's character from episode 5 and repackage it in this when you're supposed to move past this phase. We've done this phase already. We've done the whiny, oh, I can't do it, it's too hard Luke. We've done it. The only character that was good enough in this movie was Kylo Ren. He at least had development. Rey is still a fucking Mary Sue. It is so freaking obnoxious. I cannot deal with this. This movie made so many decisions wrong. First of all, tell me any physicist, military strategist, or hell, even a Star Wars nerd would tell you this. Why the fuck are you doing bombing runs with things that can drop bombs over the target and blow themselves up when you're in space? Tell me that logic. Someone go on the internet and tell me that fucking logic.
I think kamikazes made more sense than that.
Exactly. The whole idea of also just we're gonna not the whole idea with Poe is we're not gonna tell you our escape plan because we wanted to teach you a lesson and force you to commit mutiny on this. Take 5 minutes and tell the guy. And also, why is Disney so not wanting to show graphic content with some of this stuff? The whole chase thing, the whole chase scene of the subplot with the casino planet. It's like how Tori from Zexel is. Take that out of the story, it does not change anything. I cannot believe Disney almost made me it's like I wanted to hate Star Wars. It was trying to make me hate Star Wars. The whole sequel trilogy is a fucking jumbled mess. And this one was the beginning of the snowball effect from my decline of Star Wars and why Disney is running the show because of it. So that's why it is number 1, because it divided the fan base and it probably just destroyed the sense of ID. Oh my god, my brain hurts. I cannot think. That's why it's number 1.
All right, I guess it's to me now.
Yep.
So, I like bad movies. I like it when they're so bad they're good. I like it when they don't have to try to be so bad they're good. But somehow, this actually fucked that up. Number 1, Leprechaun Origins.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing. The Leprechaun franchise, they're not known for high quality movies. But at least they have fun with it. This movie tries to be a serious creature feature. And it fails.
Spectacularly.
Spectacularly. I'm not surprised by that, though. It was made by WWE Studios. Because there's nothing wrong with... Continuity has never been an issue with the Leprechaun series.
No.
But if you're going to... Don't turn it into a fucking generic monster. There's so much wrong with this. First of all, just let us see the goddamn leprechaun.
Literally.
We can't even see it. And when we finally do see it, it's just a generic freaking beast. It doesn't even talk. doesn't make any kind of limericks. It just growls like some type of animal.
And it rips off Predator because apparently it has
freaking
thermal vision.
gold vision.
And yeah, gold vision.
Now the idea of sacrificing innocent people to a leprechaun to appease it, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not like this. No. Oh, God. I mean, the characters are boring. The fighting, there's no any type of fun death. It's just
someone did kill their friend on accident.
Yeah.
And that was probably the most fun I had in the movie.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, there's no reason to advertise who is playing the role of Leprechaun when it might as well just be a fucking puppet. Look at that thing.
It is.
It's hideous. For all of its issues, the Leprechaun's makeup in the first couple of movies is an S-tier design. This
is not it.
This is not it. This is not my Leprechaun. And here's why it's number one. You have to really, really try hard to screw up a film in a franchise of films that are bad. Yeah. So, bravo. You succeeded. You did what I thought would be impossible. You made a bad movie in a franchise about bad movies.
Yep.
I thought that would be impossible. Turns out, I was wrong.
The big kicker, the sci-fi straight to TV film Leprechaun Returns is actually
fucking better. Yes. That was fun.
It was. It actually was fun.
Yes, I hope we get more of that timeline. Not this thing. This thing can burn in a fire for all I care.
Agreed on that.
Wow.
Okay. Go ahead, Kevin, wrap it up, man.
Wrap it up.
All right. Time to wrap up this trilogy with the shittiest Star Wars movie I've ever seen. I admit Brandon has good points. Okay, I'll admit that. But here's the thing. In Last Jedi, you actually had moments to relax. But in the next movie, it's like everything happens at once. Star Wars Episode 9. I'm not saying the full title because it does not deserve it.
No, it's basically the rise of Skinwalker.
Just, okay. When you have to have exposition to explain how a villain survives, that's not good. Somehow, Palpatine's alive. I feel Oscar Isaac was done. Like, you could tell from his voice. He was just like, oh, fuck, here we go again. The first opening shots of Kylo massacring people in Mustafar to get the Sith holocron or Wayfinder, to cutting to Poe and Finn getting something from an alien, to then Rey training, like all in the span of like 5 minutes, it just goes like that. It's so annoying. I don't like that because I want moments where characters just have a moment to relax. I don't want things like, I don't want to blink and then all of a sudden we're on another planet. I don't want to take a fart and suddenly we're having more exposition. I don't want to freaking breathe if I'm gonna get through the other half of the movie. Not only that, what they do with Palpatine was horrible. I mean, yes, he comes back in the comics. Yes, it happens in the comics. Just in this movie, it was awful. They wasted Ian McDiarmid. They wasted him. Oh, and speaking of waste, they wasted Finn by making him pretty much useless. Also, hinting that he's a Force user. You waste Lando, because it's just their fan service. You waste Chewie, because who cares about Chewie? You waste BB-8, because, you know, there's Dio. Dio's there now.
No one cares.
You do fuck all with Rose, because you know everyone hates Rose. You fuck her with Poe by having a false love interest that doesn't want to smash. You waste Kylo by having him have a rushed redemption arc, and then you have Rey pulling MacGuffins after MacGuffin after MacGuffin after MacGuffin. So you're telling me she barely has focus in the beginning of the movie, yet somehow she's able to hold a ship, shoot force lightning, force heal. She can sense objects with the force. What else can she do? Can she fucking summon? Can she also snap the universe with with her hand?
Maybe because apparently Palpatine's genes are the best.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe she's also Shinigami. No, maybe she's half Saiyan, Brandon. Oh no. How about maybe she's part of the demon clan? I don't fucking know. They don't explain. It's all exposition and it does not make sense. The battles are fucking joke. The Knights of Ren,
Did
why?
nothing.
All they did was stand there. Somehow, you're telling me these idiots captured a Wookiee easily with medieval weapons, mind you, not sophisticated weapons. No, axes, spears that Kylo could cut down with a lightsaber.
Oh no, big shout out. One of them actually has a red lightsaber and he never uses it.
This movie, it buried the sequel trilogy. It just buried it. I know Last Jedi wasn't that good, but this one just, it was horrible. All the decisions, and then the final scene.
What's your name? I'm Ray.
Ray who?
What?
Ray, none of your business. Why? You could tell that was forced. Like, it doesn't matter. Why are you gonna ask the last name? They're probably gonna leave right now. You're never gonna see them. And also, let me ask you this: if Leia couldn't get the entire galaxy to help in Last Jedi, how is it Lando suddenly got an Endgame fleet? Oh, and speaking of Endgame, I am all the Sith, and I am all the
Iron
Jedi.
Man.
That would have been better. I would have loved that. No. Disney, fuck off. Just fuck off, all right? Just fuck off. Just stop. You're done. Okay, kid? You're done. I don't want to see any more of this shit. Okay? Give it to Favreau and Filoni. They know what they're doing. Okay? Fuck you. I apologize for that.
Alrighty. Well, that's been the top 10 bad movies, and wow, there are some words. So, next time we're just going to be taking a bit of a break from both of our channels. And Kevin, you want to announce your next project, and I'll do mine?
All right, sure. Next time on my channel, we are pretty much doing a buy, rent, or burn anime edition, which is like Mary Smash Kill, except with anime series. So expect a lot of fucking salt. And then after that, we are going to do anime brackets 2, Electric Boogaloo, which is going to be hell.
So yeah, but before anything else, I also have announced that me and Nate have worked on the logo for the podcast. And I can show you guys right now.
Yay.
Of Talking in the Shadows.
Yeah. That looks so good. Looks pretty good.
So yeah, that is, but also we're like the next podcast, because we are still working on our anime figure challenges. That's not going to be until next year. But the next one we're going to have some fun talking about is the Marvel Phase 5 and 6 announcements. And how our thoughts are with that.
Yeah.
But also after that, we're going to be doing bringing back an old friend of ours. We're going to be bringing back Anime Openings Part 4, because the season is coming to an end.
Oh yeah.
So that's what we have for now. But also maybe something else we'll see in the future of an old friend returning. Anime SMKs Part 4.
Oh god, that's gonna be hell.
So that is what we have in store, guys. I'm the Dark Reviewer. That is the King Dragneil. Check our links in the description down below. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.